our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Capella. Miami grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
He was all alone on that one.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense. We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Outside Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Oladipo against Bogdanovich. Outside Tucker. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. And here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young against Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Here's Butler. Oladipo outside. Clock at 4. Outside for Butler. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's Young with the 3, counted from distance.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Bogdanovich. Reddish on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. On the break. Oladipo with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's a clear look for Oladipo. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 7 points.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Collins outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. There's Young with the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Young. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Takes a 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of 1, a closely contested.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Young, here we go. Capella. The kick out to Young. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
From behind the arc. And it's Young again missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. They've got numbers. Oladipo finds Lowry. From the baseline. That won't go for Lowry.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Back to Collins. Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3. Atlanta again missing.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. That one is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Adebayo slams it in. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Now here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Over Oladipo. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Tucker, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Reddish, here we go. Counted.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
The Heat with the lead. Now Lowry. Oladipo outside. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Rebound Atlanta.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Capella. The 3. The rebound by Lowry. Adebayo against Bogdanovich. Adebayo in the post. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Young, the pass to Capella. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So Miami ends up going with a new group. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Robinson on the wing. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Hero right side. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. And here are the Heat now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Robinson. Morris passes to Robinson. Fires the 3. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
From deep, here's Morris. Back to Robinson. Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. Robinson can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams finds Gallinari.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Okongwu, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 42%. Pass to Dedmon. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Wright from the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hero against Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Pass to Gallinari. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Gallinari. Soft touch off the glass.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot. Williams
against Hero. Outside Robinson. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Williams from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Hero, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Robinson. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by the Hawks. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Okongwu. Tipped. And they're on the break. Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 7. And the Hawks shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Hero. Williams misses.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here's Hero. 7 points in the game. From deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Hunter finds Gallinari. Back to Hunter. And he drives in. That's good from Gallinari. On the assist by Hunter. Gallinari's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Robinson against Wright, and it's Robinson penetrating.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Back to Wright, outside, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentage.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Hey, let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Duncan Robinson. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Morris. The offensive rebound. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Gallinari, the pass to Hunter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Williams against Hero. Rejected by Okongwu. Right outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And here's Miami. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Oladipo. Fires hitting the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Miami's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. For three, Lowry. The rebound by the Hawks.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. For three, Lowry hits a three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 16.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Adebayo with the rejection.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Butler, good. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep from them tonight.
Jacks up a three. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by Butler.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Fires for 3. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Victor Oladipo.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Bogdanovich. Young with it, now guarded by Butler. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Oladipo outside. Takes it inside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Lowry outside. High arcing shot. Hey, rejected by Capella. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep. Lowry, no good. Young inside. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward spot. Now here's Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul, and Adebayo sends it back. And here we go. It's Butler. The putback, and Oladipo stays with it.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Pass to Bridges from the arc. The shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Adebayo finds Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Adebayo with a screen for Oladipo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was talking about the resilience of Chris Paul. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, even if they're down, he finds a way to win games. His will is strong. It's a tough matchup for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Oladipo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Shoots over Tucker.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul kicks to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder traps in the tray.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Now the pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. And they get it back. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
1:11 left in the first. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And this game is tied up now.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, here's Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Robinson goes in, and it's Robinson with the jam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Here is Paul after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Crowder for the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Phoenix pushing it up now. No good from Booker. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. He feeds it to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. For 3, Booker. Bridges outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the small forward. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got 6.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Oladipo against Booker. Oladipo misses. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. 3-pointer, Martin. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. Ayton in the high post. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. A nice shot by Booker. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 4. Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you could just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Hero kicks to Robinson. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Passes to Shamet. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, Hero. Defense right on him.
2 minutes.
Offside for Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 4. 1:51 left now here in the second. The pass to Shamet from downtown. Morris with the rebound. He'd have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Payne passes to McGee. Takes the 3. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Hero. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Out to the wing. 56 seconds left here in the second. Nader the pass to McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Suns lead by 2.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Robinson dishes to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's deflected. Pass to Payne. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Out to the right wing. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Strus got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Johnson right side. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 4. It's time now to go. Thanks so much, David, and we'll stay. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader into the 3 slot. Payne with it. McGee up top. Back to Payne. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Well, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Shamet. A 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For the lead. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. It's stolen by Morris. And it's the Heat on the break. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now Hero, defended by Booker, rips it home after the terrific move.
Oh, flashy play by Harrell off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Passes it to Ayton. Right side Crowder. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
No coverage that time. Bridges got it all tied up now for the Suns. Robinson for 3. Edmond passes to Strus. Paul against Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's the pass to Booker. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And here is Hero. He's got 8. Pass to Robinson. Morris outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Heat substitution.
Suns on defense. Butler, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry up top, defended by Paul. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry, beyond the arc. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Booker on the wing. Bridges over Butler. Bridges misses. Butler against Ayton. Here's Adebayo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center filling out the middle. So they take the lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Butler. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat with the lead. And Tucker kicks to Buck. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo finds Adebayo. In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Ayton. Paul surveying the floor. To the paint. And Ayton gets double teamed. Launches it. And it's Paul missing. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Butler attacking. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
This is it to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Down low, here's Tucker. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
That one on Ayton.
Don't make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now the pass to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. That one wide left. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Lowry kicks to Buck. Back to Lowry. Fires from deep. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges against Butler. Tries again. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Adebayo down low. He's against Crowder. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Butler. Help!
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker left side. Launches a 3. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3. Yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Panther.
Here is Lowry, and stolen by Eaton. For three, Booker. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Lowry with the ball, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup, of course, now in overtime. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Shoots from the elbow. Booker finds Paul. Shoots from 12. And that one, good. Paul's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Suns. Here's Oladipo. Going inside. Butler pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. The 3, 4 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Booker. From past the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Paul against Lowry. In overtime here. A minute and a half off the clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. Oladipo taking his time here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Clock ticking down to 0. Oladipo staying calm under duress.
Pass to Bridges. And there's the pass to Crowder. Ayton in the corner, all alone. And it's Miami with the rebound. Left side Lowry. Oladipo outside.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Lowry. Pass to Buck. Shot clock at 5. Tucker finds Oladipo, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
And here is Paul. Booker left side.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
All for the Heat.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
guard depth.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Here's Bridges. Sweet little floater. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles with the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Capella. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Paul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Crowder outside. Now Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Paul for 3. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Young against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pulls it from the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Mikal Bridges. And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 7 points. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Paul against Young. Here's Reddish from outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Bridges gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Young misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And he's going for the oop here. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Hawks trailing. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Suns have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Stolen by Young. The three is up. Collins finds Young. Sinks it from distance.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Fires from the line. Paul against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Young. Pass to Collins. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Young gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Puts it up. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Here's Reddish. Baseline J. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Bridges. The baseline J is on the way.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bridges passes to Booker. Drops in the 3. Booker's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
Well, I don't think so, BA. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's hard to figure out Chris Paul because he's so shifty off pick and rolls.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Blocked. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella, flying in with those long arms for the no.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Reddish. Collins against Bridges. Collins passes to Capella. Here's Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. Young on the attack. And the shot goes in. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Paul against Young. Here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Bridges down low. 16 feet out. It's deflected. Here's Reddish. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
Bridges finds Aiden. Out to the right wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Booker, the pass to Paul. Aiden, the screen on Young. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron. Right side, Bogdanovich. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Abdel Nader. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the center position. Here's Shamet. Inside, here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
We need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right, the pass to Hunter. Williams with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. McGee with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Pass to Payne. McGee, a screen on Hunter. McGee in the post, working on Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Nader. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Nader. Hunter covering. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Hunter. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
The Hawks trailing. Right up top. Defended by Payne. To the middle. McGee with a steal.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Deflects the pass. To the inside. Here's Shamet. Uses the glass on the layup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And the Hawks shooting around 35% for the game. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Now here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Tries to snap the cold streak. Misses the baby hook.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
McGee finds Johnson. Back to McGee. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Payne against Wright. The shot off that time.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Here's Williams. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, they get one to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Nader. Johnson with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, there's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Oh, sweet move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Nader. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Capella. Pass to Reddish. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
Now here's Young. 12 points for him. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Bridges. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish for 3. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. And the 3 off target. And the Hawks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Bogdanovich, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they get it back. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Bridges passes to Crowder. Up top, Bridges. Outside, Booker. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 11-footer. Crowder. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Lets it fly. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
The Hawks have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Clock at 6. Outside Paul. And that one's long.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now Capella. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Young. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Young.
What a nimble move by Young. Getting around the contact and the finish.
Paul against Young. Bridges passes to Aiden. Left side, Paul. From downtown. And Ayton with the stuff.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for DeAndre Ayton.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Unloads. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. There's the three. Three-pointer. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And here's Ayton. Bridges, right side. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella. It's not going to go for him. Ayton with the defensive effort. And so here's Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Outside Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory.
Introducing the 25 for your Atlanta.
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. The rebound by Young. Capella finds Bogdanovic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Atlanta. Young against Lowry. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Young outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oladipo, good.
Oladipo finding his range now.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan, who mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels whether you like it or not. And that commands respect. His teammates rally around him. So it will take a great effort tonight to overcome that type of unity. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Young with no one around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And here's Young following Kyle Lowry's 3. Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Collins. Puts up a 3. Young's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
For 3.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking it over. Passes to Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Bounce pass Young. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Tucker dishes to Butler. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Young from outside. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. The tray. And again, Miami with the triple.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
1:05 left here in the first quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Tucker. Into the lane and stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 12-point game. Collins passes to Bogdanovic. to stop the run. Rebound by Butler. Tucker with the ball. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Adebayo's got 7 points. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Nifty move. Butler, nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all three levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Young outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The Hawks trail by 16. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. And that's now 9 points for Bam Adebayo. Young against Lowry, and Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Adebayo with a screen on Bogdanovich. Lowry from outside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
2 minutes.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Here's Young. Another shot. Capella with the bucket.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
The Heat leading by 17. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Takes it inside. And Capella sends it back. Hunter with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
Oladipo outside. Lowry against Young. Stolen by Collins. Pulls up on the wing. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Hunter, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Butler on the wing. Adebayo finds Oladipo. Three-pointer. The jump hook. Rebound, Atlanta. Cabela's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hunter. Over Butler. Collins in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Butler against Hunter. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Young's shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
34.
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Tyler Hero.
That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Morris into the lane. And Morris throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Williams passes to Zhang. There's Gallinari with the 3. Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 15. And here is Hero. Here's Dedman. Back to Hero. From deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now Hero, after Gallinari missed from long range, passes it to Robinson. Shoots the 3. Here's Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Strus. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Williams driving in. Count that one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Miami.
Williams against Robinson. 1:32 left to play in the third. Stolen away. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. He's got 5.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Up top, Hero. 5 points in the game. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Williams. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
That one falls.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Williams. Takes a 3. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Williams. Reddish has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson goes in. The pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Reddish for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
There's Hero with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Miami taking a 19-point lead into the break.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young outside to the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good work defensively by Lowry. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. A 3 ball. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now Lowry following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Fires the 3. A shot by Lowry, no good. Hawks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Capella. With the teardrop. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Takes a step back. Oladipo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. In the corner, it's Hunter. Collins passes to Capella. Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now here's Lowry. And stolen by Hunter. Collins against Butler. Young for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Young against Lowry. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Capella. Young from outside. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Lowry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And here is Butler, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Shot clock at 2. Back to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now Young. There's the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Butler passes to Lowry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so Miami takes this one by a bit. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Jay Crowder.
Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Here's Paul after the basket by Miami. Launches it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Lowry. Oladipo outside. Out to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Lowry against Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Butler finds Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2. Lowry's gotten his second bucket.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now here's Paul. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Lowry with it. Pass to Adebayo. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from Paul.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
Outside Tucker. Tipped away. Booker against Oladipo. Right side Tucker. Fires the 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Paul against Lowry. Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Paul. 4-3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the drive. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Crowder. Ayton in the high post. Working on Adebayo. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Adebayo, a screen on Paul. For 3, Lowry. Crowder grabs the miss. Booker against Oladipo. 3-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got 5 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Lowry drives in. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. 5 to shoot from behind the arc. They get it back. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. Paul. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Oladipo against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Ball against Lowry. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. The Suns leading. Pass to Booker. And here's Paul. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Crowder from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5 over Butler. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. Takes the 3. And the Suns miss again. Miami trailing. The drive by Butler. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Left side Paul. Now here's Crowder. Checked by Tucker. Fast break Miami. Here's Oladipo. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. to the paint. Here's Paul. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite. Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside Tucker. Lowry against Paul. Yep, count it. Lowry's got 6 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Lowry against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. 1:07 left in the second period. Here's Oladipo. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, you give the defense a lot of different looks. In the mid-range, Victor Oladipo, very comfortable.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Now here's Oladipo. To the middle. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And here's Lowry. That one off the back iron and out. And so that brings the first half to a close. Suns ahead. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Duncan Robinson, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Shot clock at 2. Shamet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Miami shooting about 47%. A nice number. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. That 3's off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Here we go, 1-on-1. Pass to McGee, the 11-footer. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Hero. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The kick out to Morris. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Payne against Robinson. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Hero. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Nader. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Second team foul. Phoenix timeout. Fans, the lobby section get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Your Miami Heat Dancers!
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Robinson for the lead. Rebounded by Johnson.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Robinson with a steal.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now here's Hero. Morris sets a screen. Hero, the pass to Morris. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
To stop the drought. Back to Shamet. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Suns lead by 3. Now here's Hero. Outside Robinson. And it's all tied up. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to McGee. 52 seconds left in the third. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Robinson's got his third basket on the night right there. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. On target from range. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Robinson passes to Hero. Morris, a screen on Payne. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns ahead, up by...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Oladipo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Suns leading. Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep. Fires it from 18. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fast break Miami. Outside Tucker. From downtown. Drains the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Up top, Crowder. From deep 3-point range. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Pass to Bridges, beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Now here's Oladipo. Lowry outside. Now here's Butler. Crowder with a steal. On the break. Here's Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo. The team is feeding off him right now.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Lowry against Paul. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
.114 left in the game. Bridges on the attack. And stolen by Adebayo.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's the break. Here's Adebayo. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Ball passes to Aiden. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Booker, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Bridges with it. Guarded by Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Booker against Oladipo. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Paul with it. Into the lane. Pass to Crowder. No good! And they go to the intentional foul. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
basketball fans, you've got, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Shoots over Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for
And he knocks down the first one.
taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Young outside. Kicks to Reddish. Paul against Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young outside. Capella at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That Trae Young size when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here's Paul. Bridges a screen on Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. Paul's shot is off. And it's the Hawks ball. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal. As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young inside. Defended by Paul. And it's Capella missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
It's tipped. Pass to Collins. Now Reddish. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Puts the move on. And Bogdanovich with a finish inside.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Paul looking over the floor. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella on the pass to Collins. He kicks it to Young. The 11-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovich. Young pass to Reddish. Young against Paul. And Young with the basket on the assist from Reddish. Young's got 5 now.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Ayton against Capella. Here's Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Sweet move, and it's good on the layup.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Paul passes to Booker. Capella against Paul. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. It's Young on the wing. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Paul penetrating. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Collins finds Bogdanovich. He takes it in. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For 3. The offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Young against Paul. Young dishes to Collins. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Ayton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Suns leading. Passes it to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton finds Paul. 2nd quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Misses the wing J. Here's Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Young. Collins passes to Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And the wide open shot from Crowder sinks the 3-pointer. Crowder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Suns leading by 5. Bridges with it and guarded by Capella. Paul against Young. Back to Booker. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in 3-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On up the court. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. On the wing, Booker. Ayton kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Collins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Ball against Young. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker with a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Young against Paul. Reddish kicks to Young. And there's the drive. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Bridges outside. Kicks to Ayton. Paul left side. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Johnson. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the small forward. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Payne. Pass to Nader. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And he drives in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here he goes. Here's Johnson. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And that one is hammered home.
The assist.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Shamet with it. No points in the game yet for him. Payne kicks to McGee. Rebound by Jang.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Back to Huerter. A beautiful reverse layup. Huerter's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gallinari with the steal. This one for three, and he's good on the three ball. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what happens when you're good on the drive, and everyone knows it. Gallinari creates space with the pull-up.
The pass to Johnson. It's up a three. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Driving the lane, and it's Payne in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Pass to Herter. Passes it to Gallinari. Jang against McGee. Jang dishes to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Williams, that's for two. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Hunter. Williams in the post. He's covered by Shamet. Off target at the rim. Suns leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the drive. Payne's shot is good. And here is Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Here's Jang. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 7, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Crowder inside. Working on Collins. Ball kicks to Crowder. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, the Hawks. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ayton and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Paul. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish into the small forward position. The shot by Paul, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Beyond the arc. They get it back. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Reddish the pass to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From deep. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 7. There's the dish to Paul. Looking to end his cold spell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich, and Booker kicks to Crowder. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. Outside, Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. And here's Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Here's Capella. Here's Reddish. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Paul against Young. Another one falls for Phoenix.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Here's Young, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's Capella. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Paul dishes to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Hunter on the wing. Here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Ball goes in. It's good. And the Suns lead by 5.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Ball against Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
The kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And the pass to Capella. Paul with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
Young from outside. Can't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Leading by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. To the left wing. Paul kicks to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Booker the pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich wide open. Basket good.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And so it's Phoenix.